Okay, so I think I figured out Morgan. Let's see. I think I've kind of figured her out. She always wears a very flattering low cut, blouse, shirt, whatever you call it. Okay, she always does that, and she always gets stranded. Now she's stranded again. Oh goodness gracious! And she needs the help of her wonderful YouTube friends there to help her get unstranded. She gets stranded in her vehicle, that old busted Bronco, at least once every month or so, at least, right? And so she is busy putting the wires back in the right places and hoping the Bronco will restart or whatever, bad battery or whatever. I mean, so she's down in Florida now, and quite a nice haul here from her super chat last night. Ka-ching, 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 ka-ching. So, I don't know, man, what do you say about Morgan? She's got a it works. Whatever she's doing is working. She's building her channel. She's surviving on the road. And how do you fault that, right? You got that certain nomad. Where's he from? Where's he got the house? It's Illinois, Indiana, Iowa. I can't remember. One of those I-states. Video where he is visiting a craft brewery and drinking a good amount of beer, and visiting some thrift stores and trying to find some more Mickey stuff. So that was okay. Oh dear, poor story-chasing Amber there. She got through Texas with all the snow and ice and slippery roads, and then she ate a bad orange and tummy troubles for a day or two, and now she's on Gulfport, beautiful beaches at Gulfport, Mississippi, and she's got anxiety. So. Okay. I'm telling you, it's not easy living on the road, man. It's just not. I don't know. Elvis, I guess we call him Zia, Marshall, whatever his name is, nomadic Chicagoan. He's continuing. Now he's trying to get back into doing plain old, like, traveling videos and about camping and about his RV and that kind of thing. And, the reason people watch his channel, and I'll tell him this, is because he's such an oddly compelling character. They like to see him having the feuds with other people on YouTube and tearing it up and all that other stuff, And I don't know, the videos right now are just kind of, nah. Look, they're not watching Nomadic Chicagoan for the how to camp on the road and how to live in your van. They're watching it because Elvis is oddly compelling, and he needs to be more oddly compelling, or I don't know. Line Screw wants to go to jail. Help me go to jail for 6 months. I don't know. You need a guitar when doing van life. Hey, that comes in handy, Maddie Van Halen, when you are, one of those bonfire things out west, and everybody's sitting around in their lawn chairs, and there's always somebody. Yeah, you want a nice, nice repertoire of kind music. Oh, yeah. We got a new one from Jake McCullum. He's the guy that's living in his car out there in California. He does a lot of DoorDash and stuff like that. All right, he's touching his face because he's got a very, 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 very bad toothache there. So he has to make a visit to the emergency dentist and have that remedied, and that was not a pleasant experience. And then he decides to fix his brakes there, right? He's got some issues with his car, right? And after the tooth the tooth's still hurting a bit, and then he has to go out and fix the brakes. So takes the tires off and fix the brakes. He's back in Los Angeles after traveling around elsewhere, and it was a brutal week. And it's brutal, Los Angeles. Here he is attempting to talk with, I guess, still a lot of Novocaine in his face there. So, man, that's a nasty thing. That's another big thing for nomads. It's here he is. There he's getting ready to have the procedure done in the dentist's office. Anyway, that's another big thing for nomads. Dental problems on the road, And if you're not near Algodones, down there in beautiful Mexico near Yuma, you have to spend, it's expensive getting dental work on the road. So I don't know, especially if you're living on the gig economy there. Yeah. So anyway, Anyway, if you're in Los Angeles, check out, what is this, Viva something, Viva Smile Dentistry. They did right by Jake. We haven't heard from Urban Knight there a long time. He's back. Wow. You know, the thing I get, again, if you're shooting a video in your vehicle, I don't know why we always get the backward shots, you know, like we're driving in Australia or something, you know. I mean, you know, he's obviously driving. At least he's got his belt on. Anyway, you know, just, you know, an update on his life and basically working on the road, you know, having various jobs and living in your vehicle. You know, at least it looks like he has a little nicer vehicle than he used to have. So anyway, I think he's continuing his travels around beautiful Ohio, so maybe he should stop at Mr. Rippy. Mr. Rippy might have a room to rent. I don't know. Maybe Mr. Nippy. I think Mr. Rippy and Mr. Nippy are both in Ohio. I don't know. We got to go to Ohio one of these days and visit all my Nippy Rippy friends. Anyway, Samantha R. Olmsted. So we got to. Hey, Dave, don't turn the camera off right in the middle of when you're talking. Samantha R. Olmsted, the flight attendant who has been doing the furlough time from her job to travel and building a nice little channel here on YouTube. She is going back to work. It's official. All right, so the way I get it is she would like to take a little more time off to continue building her channel and to continue doing the traveling because she's been enjoying it. At the same time, she wants to go back because she loves the job, the flight attendant job, and you know, it pays pretty well, and it's a jobby poo, and it's a regular paycheck. So there's a whole bunch of things with her airline there. Basically, there's unpaid leave they're putting people on, and then you have to bid for the leave and all this other stuff, and the seniority, and so it looks like sometime in April or so she's going to probably be returning to the job. She has very mixed feelings about it. She kind of wants to continue staying on the road for a while, and at the same time she wants to go back to the job. So yeah, I think she kind of wanted a little more unpaid leave so she could work on the YouTube channel and then go back maybe in May, but now they want her back in April, so I don't know. So we'll find out. But at least she's still got a few more weeks probably to stay on the road. So I think that's what what she said. Anyway, Samantha R. Olmsted. We enjoyed her channel though, and you know, so it's nice to have something to fall back on, you know, if there's the airline business right now. Now, you know, Mr. President did pass this big stimulus thing, and that does provide a bunch of money to the airlines. So they are saying a lot of the airlines are bringing back their people, and I'm sure with the more vaccines going on, they say that every adult could have access to a vaccine by the 1st of May. That means there's going to be a lot more people flying this summer and a lot more flight attendant work for Samantha if she wants it. She did mention, you know, she could give up the job and go to a full-time nomadic life, but she likes it too much. So good. Well, anyway, it's good that she has some options, and at least she's built a nice little platform here on YouTube that, you know, to fall back on if something else does happen in the crazy world of pandemics and airlines and stuff. So, you know, she's built some security in her life, at least for the moment. So good for her. Good for her. All right, everybody, that ought to do it for our little morning show here on Saturday the 13th of March. You have a wonderful rest of your Saturday. Don't forget, every Saturday we do 2 live streams, one at 9:30 a.m. and one at 7 p.m. right here on the Camo Dave channel. We'll be talking more about the Camo Dave shirts, and we'll also be talking about my big 5th anniversary here on with my Camo Dave channel in one form or another. That's right, I believe March the 14th, which is tomorrow, was the actual date that I posted the first video where I'm actually talking about, well, one of those, there's a couple videos in there where I talk about nomads, and you know who, the guy that now lives at the house there in Indiana or Ohio, or where is it, Illinois, I forget. The beer and the Mickey toys, Mickey dolls, the Mickey! You know, I've been talking about him for 5 years now, so anyway. So we'll talk about some of that and some other fun stuff. All right, everybody, thank you for watching Vlog Under.